scared of him, but he will not say that. So we're gonna do. I just wanted to say hi to all my subscribers before I do anything else. And what I'm gonna do is a geo resin, but I don't need a lot of resin because most of it is done already. All I'm gonna put is probably two colors down, so you can watch as I do that. And God bless you all. Thank you for being my friends. Thanks for your subscribes, and I'm very happy here. And that's about it. I'm just gonna do a geo, and you guys all know what a geo is all about. And I better put on a smart because I don't want my clothes to get all dirty. My husband will kill me, and I gotta put on my mask. Yeah. So, um, anyway, what a mess, right? I don't have any cleaner one. This is the only clean one I have, and they all have paint on them. And I'm not gonna buy a new one to just get more paint on it. So I'm gonna bring you down so you can see this, okay? Love you all. God bless. There we go. I just hope that this will open up somewhat, because I don't see the whole canvas, and that worries me. I like better when you can see the whole canvas, guys. You know, it would make sense to show the whole canvas. Let me wrap these little arms around a little bit tighter on this. Let me see. Let me see it. I don't know if it's that the canvas is too big or we're just not coinciding here right. Let me see. Yeah. You have to bring you back up. It went back too much. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more closer. I don't know why my phone don't get the whole shebang there, but that's not good. It's not good at all. It's very bad camera action when you do it in a narrow. My phone is an iPhone. It's not gonna get this whole thing, so I don't know how much you're gonna get to really see, guys. But I don't think YouTube really helps you either. If this doesn't work, I'm not gonna do any more live. It'll be the last one because I'm not gonna be playing with this, and it's only very narrowed. I mean, give me a break, YouTube. Like really? That's it. That's all I can do. I'm gonna put on my gloves and I'm gonna start putting the resin and put my hair up first. Put my resin, the resin in the container. I use these containers because they're very good. You could get them in Lowe's. You could get them in Home Depot. Home Depot. They are very cheap, only like 99 cents, and they have all the measurement, 1-to-1 ratios, the ounces, 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 6-to-1, 8-to-1. So it's great. You could put whatever size you need and how much resin, depending. I'm gonna use for now about maybe about 10 ounces. That would be perfect for me. 10 ounces. That's what I'm gonna use. 10 ounces of resin. I'm almost finished with my resin. This is nice and leveled. Nice and leveled. Nice and leveled. Happy for that. And the size is 18 by 18. Yeah, 18 by 18 inches. So that'll be about 15 ounces, but I don't need 15 ounces because I already put the main color on the background there, which is the white. So we'll see how much of this I need. I said I'm gonna use about 10. So 8. Ooh, that's a little too much. Let me put some back in here. You want to be very sure of the amount of resin you're using. You don't want to overuse your resin because then you have none left for the rest of your projects. uh, I'm very into really, really, really making sure my resin is right. This is the hardener. I always put the hardener first, of course. So I'm going to use only 10 ounces. 5 of the hardener, 5 of the actual epoxy resin, which is part A. The hardener is part B. So I'm going to use only 10 ounces. Let's see if that goes up to. Ah, perfect. Boy, I tell you, I could eyeball this and get it right on the spot because that's how long I've been doing it. I get it right on the spot. So I'm going to just stir it with my plastic knife. And I'm not wearing a mask because honestly, I don't smell a thing. It's very light. These are all the pens I use for the lines. If I'm going to make lines, I sometimes make the lines, of course, after it's all completely dry. I just wanted to show you those pens. Posca pen and the 18 karat gold by Deca Art are the best pens, or the Krylon ones. Also really, really good. What other pens? Let's see. Those are the pens I can at me now. So I'm just swirling this and letting it set a little bit. Yeah, just slowly. I don't see any bubbles, so that's a good thing. You don't want to see too many bubbles on your resin. And a lot of times to secure your resin, these fiberglass crystals, you want to throw resin on top of it, to sort of keep them in place. And it makes it shine more. The very top. Let me see if you can see it. Let me bring you down so you can see it better. So you can see what I am talking about. The styrofoam. You see the styrofoam, this whole area? I have to make it all this copper color. I don't know, last time I used my iPhone, it worked fine. It showed the whole thing, but here I am trying to do it again and it's not showing the whole canvas. But I'll keep trying until I get it right because I'm not one that's a quitter. I'm a fighter. So forget about thinking that I would quit. No way. That's not me. So I'm going to use one of my brushes that I paint with. And yeah, I could say goodbye to this brush because it's going to get hard like a rock. Although sometimes you could put that in a nice alcohol bath and it really gets really nice and soft again. It will not stay with all the resin on it. Yeah, I had a feeling this is going to be a hard part here because trying to get it without letting it go down into the actual canvas in this area, I knew it was going to be a challenge. So, and it's really not sticking that much. So maybe I need to get I have a copper pen I could use to finish it off, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I'll try to just brush it off on real quick. I hope you guys are not in a hurry here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if this whole foam in the canvas was a good idea. Maybe I should just take a spray and spray it across. That's what I could do too. That's a very good idea. And spray, I have a gold spray, so that's even better. Let's do that. Let's just do that. I think that's a way better idea. But I'm going to need a lot of tape to really cover my actual paint here. Let's put that across there for now. Make sure that, oh, it really sticks on this tape. I just hope I can remove it when I have to remove it. I'll have to hit it with this, with the blowtorch. Experiment on top of experiment. That's the life of Angie. Always experimenting. Yeah. I tell you, what a crazy life I have. If the background gets purple or bronze or whatever, I could always go over the white. I'm not worried about that. That's not a problem. I would hate to have to do it, but if I have to do it, I shall do it. Yeah. So here we go. Oh. And I hope this is not going to mess up everything in the bottom there underneath. That's what I'm worried about, the bottom part. Working with gloves is the best idea. Yeah, so let's see what happens now. I'm going to use my Rust-Oleum gold and see if it works. Ooh, that's so much better. Look at that, guys. So much better with the Rust-Oleum gold. So much easier. Oh, look at that. Done. Should have done this from the beginning. You're so smart, Angie. I have a feeling I have to redo the white. Shoot. That's not good. No buenos, Angelita. I mean, I could put some of this in a cup and just, yeah, I could touch up the rest with putting some in a cup, but it has to be not a plastic cup, because a plastic cup would definitely ruin your paint completely. Completely, yeah. So you don't want to do that. Let's rip this off. And, oh my goodness. It's like a comedy watching me, huh? Big old comedy. Yeah. Get this in the garbage. Garbage. Oh my goodness, I never thought I would do something so stupid. Sorry, guys. Excuse my French. Well, I speak a little French. Actually, my girlfriend is French. She's the one that can speak French, not me. So I have some alcohol, 90%, so don't clean out the mess that I have here. Yeah, you see, it'll clean it up. Thank God for that. Oh my God. Thank God for alcohol, guys. What we do without alcohol. Ugh. Yeah, thank God for alcohol. What we do without alcohol. We can't clean out all this mess without the alcohol. Yeah, there we go. Well, at least most of it is gold. So what I could do is let me get a cup, a nice glass cup. And the glass cup, you could put any kind of Rust-Oleum, paint, because it won't do anything to a glass cup. But a plastic cup, it would melt it right down. So don't ever do the plastic cup. The plastic cup will get completely melted. So you don't want that on your plastic cup. You see how the resin all came out? It's okay. Because right there, I'm going to put a line of probably gold. of copper. It depends what I want to do with this little midget. Little midget, another. Well, this is not really that small. 18 inches by 18 inches is not really that small. Mhm. I want to finish that, so I'm gonna get a glass cup to finish the gold on that side. Uh, here we go. Okay. You should use mask if you have issues really badly with, lung issues when you're smelling them. So I'm gonna just use this to paint the rest of it. You see, the rest of the go is gonna go in there, and the gold and the copper together looks pretty good together, blended together. Yeah. So let's see how this all turns out up here. Look like a bunch of little worms. I don't know if I should have used any foam on my Geo. I don't know if I'm liking the foam in my Geo. But one shall see. One shall see. The only way to find out if things work is to try it out. So, and that's the way I am. I gotta cut this foam here. I don't like this point here. It's looking kind of sloppy. Cut it down. That's what you do when you don't like an area that looks a little not too, you know, genuine. You just cut it down. So now I'm going to take a little bit more of this paint and throw it in there. And put a little copper in there to mix it. I like the mix of the copper and the gold. Looks good together, actually. So I'm mixing them together. Why not? Like a dark gold. A little bit of a dark gold. Yeah. I'm going to have to go over this later on once I finish my Geo. Yeah, let's put a line there. And it's looking really pretty. So, uh, guys, what I've been doing is sending my art to Milan, Italy, and see if I ever sell anything. Wish luck, because I need some money. I'm broke. I'm very broke. Too bad I gotta share some of it with the disability people. They get a certain percentage of what I make, so they know what I'm doing. They know that's me sharing all my paints all over social media because I'm a very honest person. I told them from the get what I was doing. I actually called them right away and told them what I was doing because I didn't want anybody to think they're gonna call and rat me out or something. Not that anyone would do that, I don't think. Everybody I know is pretty nice, pretty together. And yeah, this part is done. The copper and the gold together. It's really pretty together. I like it. Yeah, I like the two colors together. It's really pretty. So I'm not complaining about it. Looks really good together. Let's put more there, more there. And I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to put some of this copper color over here on the side of my rocks because usually this is what we do when we do some geodes. Put some beautiful colors around the rocks. And this can be a much better color because I love this coppery color. It's so beautiful. So just gonna leave it like that and see. I'm trying to soak up some of the resin because it's a little much right now. So that's why I'm doing this. Soak up some of the resin along the edge. Because it turned out that the resin kind of spilled more this way, which I kind of thought that was going to happen. Looks a little bit heavier, the resin on this side than on the other side. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is so pretty. Such a pretty color. Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of white around that area. That would be a better color to put in that area. Cover it up. I'm going to wear gloves again because, of course, I don't want to touch resin. And when you touch resin, honey, let me tell you, you could get a burn from here to Africa. You could get burned real bad. You don't want to get burned with resin. It's most uncomfortable feeling. So that's why I gotta wear my gloves. Make sure I wear my gloves. I'm making sure this comes down here and on this side so it could look like, it's part of the painting. Looking all beautiful, coming down. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. And let me put the purple. And then I'll decide if I want to put the white. Because I just don't have a lot of room in this canvas. It's a very small canvas. So I want to make sure that my colors fit through here. So I'm going to put the purple about, right about here. You've got to let it drip a little bit. Yeah. Before you go on to the next color. There you go. That's beautiful. So gorgeous. This is such a beautiful purple. And I decided I want to drag it down a little here. And drag it a little bit more down on this side. Yeah. A little bit more. To kind of match the other side. You got to try to make it symmetrical so it looks the same almost on both sides. And now I'm going to put a little of the line close to that copper color there. Well, I could call it gold. If you want thinner lines, you get a cup that has a thin spout, like a pointy spout, and or one of those, the cups that are made out of paper. Those are the best ones because you could squeeze a very thin line with that one. So I'm just gonna do mix white, and then I'm done. I'm gonna do a gold line maybe tomorrow, not today, because it's too much for one day on your canvas. Yeah, so you don't want to mess up your geo. Okay, so just a little white. Let me get the white. I grabbed the wrong color already. No bueno. Gotta be careful not to grab the wrong colors. So I don't have too much resin left. I'm gonna make a little bit of resin, just a tiny bit of resin. I don't need a lot of resin, just a tiny bit. So I will use a cup because I can eyeball it and I know what I'm doing when I'm eyeballing stuff. Yeah. This cup is good enough that I could use just a little bit. Put the white in there. Okay. Let's put that back and get this knife. I need this knife to do this with. Ugh. Let me see. This knife is full of paint. Is it full of paint? Yeah, it is. So I try to clean it off. You don't want to put paint in your white that you don't want in your white. Yeah. Okay, yeah, gotta wash all this stuff. I'm just stirring the resin here for a little bit because you got to stir it at least, 3 to 5 minutes. Tomorrow I'll put some of this glitter, on it. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm going to need to buy some more white. I'm adding my white. The white I'm using is from Laura's Art Corner. It's called Angel White. It's a very good white. I love it. It works perfect for me all the time. So you can make it either opaque or you can make it not opaque. It's up to you and how much you put in your paint. So, yeah. Maybe I should leave it alone because right now, if I put this white, it's going to go into those two colors. So, I'll put it in. I don't care. And this white has a little purple in it, so it's going to be a different white, but that's okay. There you go. Oh my God, that is so pretty. I'll put a little bit more here. Make sure that gets to the edges here. Yeah. I got purple all over my hands. See, that's what you don't want to mix. You don't want to do. You don't want to mix your colors. So you see, it's touching already. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I usually wait for the next day to do the next color because it gets all messed up like that if you put two colors. This looks a little kind of lower here. Let me see if I could get it. I don't want to get it too high. It looks a little low on this side. Let me put this here. Maybe that'll kind of help. Yeah. All right. Maybe that would balance everything off. And I'm all done. You will see the finish tomorrow. I'm going to put away all this resin. And I have to do the torch, of course, before I forget. Don't want to forget to torch your art. The last thing you want to do is forget it. Can't forget it. Gotta stay on top of your art. Look at this purple. It's going right into the white. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. The white here got a little burnt. So if it goes into the purple, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So so that stays nice and purple and white. As long as it stays purple and white. That's all. Let's see. I want to do something here. That's to kind of see if I blow it out with the blower. It kind of will, not with the blower, with the blowgun. It'll mix up together these colors, and I really don't mind that they're mixed together because you can put a little wave into your geo. You don't want it always to be just straight, this color and that color. You want to mix it up a little bit, so why not? And this got a little bit of decontaminator here, which is fine.